don't usually use a computer. I send letters. I send a very personal letter to family and friends about mine and my husband's involvement from the very beginning with Relay, and that we still don't have a cure. And that's why, and the slogan for the Relay for Life is, there is no finish line until we find a cure.
That's great.
So I do everything but get on my knees to get a donation. I beg. Go out and ask people for donations. These are several of the ways we raise money. We ask people to place a can on the counters in different businesses. One of our fundraisers is the scone mix that my great niece made. Another team is doing a cookbook, and this is wonderful because it gives the history of Relay. It talks about the involvement of this particular team. And like I said, you can go online and see. We're doing a raffle on a Mother's Day basket, so lots of people have spaghetti dinners. They'll even come clean your house.
That's what I was going to say. I read somewhere about a woman who said, I will clean your house for you if you will give me a donation.
And we'll even put an unmentionable on somebody's lawn for a price and then charge the people there another to remove it.
That's cool. That's cool. All right. The Survivor's Lap and the Luminaria ceremony, what do they signify? I mean, because they're very significant.
Obviously, the Survivor's Lap is very special, and it opens the Relay. And we watch everything from babies in strollers to elder folk in wheelchairs and ladies with turbans, people that no longer have a speaking voice, walk that track with such pride that they're able just to be there. And then the second lap is for caregivers, which is what I've been. And it's just a privilege to be able to have taken care of someone. Then the Luminaria ceremony, which happens at dusk, is truly the soul of Relay. And it's such a very special, meaningful time for the Relay.
You've brought some pictures, and this is going to be a film. Phil, if you'll start the film, Judy will narrate and tell us what this is.
This is the Survivor's Lap. You'll see the sashes on these people, and that signifies that they're a survivor, and I believe it has survivor written on it. And it's always led by the colors of the flag. And they'll make one lap around this track. In the middle of that is my late husband, Alan, and some of our very dear friends who were on our team. And there's music. Usually they'll sing particular songs while they walk around, and of course at the end we sing Celebrate. But they've made a half turn now. They're coming up the other side of the track, but you can see it's daylight now, and we continue this on through, like I said, the night, and it's very beautiful at dusk.
And these are the survivors?
These are the survivors.
And all the survivors have
the sash. Anyone that has a purple sash is a survivor. These, you can see there's the track in the center, and you'll see all the tents and the canopies. These people come to stay for the duration. They stay through the night and participate. We have activities. We have activities for children. We'll have a male beauty contest. That's lots of fun, and we'll have different entertainers come, and that's what I'm talking about. There's one in a wheelchair.
Judy gave me this film to watch, trying to find something good to show to you all for this show. And when I watched the Survivors Walk, it always surprises me how emotional I get when I see these things, but it really brought a lot of tears because it is emotional. These people have all gone through this struggle, and it's to see them walking along there holding hands.
Right.
And
strangers become very close friends because of this. We made some endearing friends throughout this. That's how we began Relay, with a survivor who asked us to be on her team when my first husband, Alan, got his diagnosis. You'll see some oncology nurses for anyone who's involved in cancer treatments. They always have a team. Mark Storm is in there also. He's a cancer survivor, and he's also the athletic director at Heritage.
Now, these are caregivers, is that right?
Another
Right now?
caregivers, yes. You don't see the sashes now. You'll see these are people that help care for. Some of them are doctors, some of them are nurses, some of them are family members who are caregivers. And you'll see the relay shirt, and it represents day and night. The shirts change. That's some of my work friends.
And
who
some
are
of you,
walking,
I see
and some
you.
of me. Shelby Long is there, and she's also a cancer survivor. And a couple of the nurses from our job. This is called the Wall of Memories. And to the right, you'll see sponsors who made this possible. People go and write messages to people they've lost. And now, these are luminaria bags. These are names of people who've lost their battle, or people who are still fighting their battle. This in particular happens to be my husband's family, who've lost sisters, and these are some of the friends of the family who were on our team or have team members now. Things are very quiet now, and you like these luminaria in order of their significance, whether it was a spouse or a brother or a sister or a father or a mother. And they stay lit until they burn out, which is most of the night. There's sand in the bottom of the bags, and we have, speaking of volunteers, all of this is done by volunteers. There are probably 3 paid staff members of the American Cancer Society that begin the organization, but all the committees are done. There's the luminaria, and it's just it's the soul of relay. It truly is.
I liked what you said about that they stay lit until they burn out.
Right.
And that's very significant.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. And it's amazing, even sometimes in the rain, how they will burn.
That's cool. That's beautiful.
And it's quiet just like it is now. It's amazing how quiet it can become when the luminaria
Especially
are
with
lit.
all those people there. That's
Yeah.
a wonderful footage, and I know
Thank
that
you.
it's
Thank you. It's
very
special
important to
me.
you. Yeah. Now, you said sponsors. Who sponsors?
Well, there are businesses in town. There are major sponsors. Central Health is one of the pretty
Right.
big sponsors, and off the top of my head, I really can't remember, but I know there are a couple of big sponsors, and what they do, I believe Olive Garden helps provide food for the survivors. When the survivors walk, then they have a tent that they can go and eat together and
That's great.
share, and they provide the food for that. There's food throughout the night. We have juice and drinks and cupcakes and things like that, and then of course all the different groups have their own food as well.
And on this film, there was a band. There's music.
There's more than one band, and everybody's a volunteer. They volunteer their time. They come and set up their equipment. We have sound people that volunteer their time, and we have really good sound system, because that's a big area. It's the track.
Yeah.
And we have different groups come. We have people that come and exercise, and we have committee members that do particular things. That do we have a children's lap. Children can raise money on their own, and there are incentive prizes for them, and some of their prizes are donated. People like Walmart, Home Depot will donate items, and that's just a couple.
I know that when Willie walked last year, that whoever makes glad bags,
Oh, yeah.
they came and donated to people who raised over a certain amount of
Exactly.
money. They got prizes, shirts, not just the T-shirt,
Right.
but a nicer shirt.
Exactly.
Which was cool.
And they also will, like I said, we go to different places and just ask for donations, because we give out prizes during the night for different events that they'll hold, especially children's events. And they'll donate all sorts of things. They'll donate gift cards, services, like a service station or a auto shop will donate a tire rotation or an oil change and things like that. Food places will donate gift cards, and then some of the teams donate gifts. Our team will donate a gift as well.
Does your specific team have a goal, a monetary goal?
Yes, we do. And I set the